Alright, hey YouTube. So I wanted to make a little video showing where my collection stands right now. I've been recently making some trades, getting some different machines in. I had a Phantom Lightning and I was not able to get a video of that, and I've had that thing for years. And I really did mean to make a video, but what we got now is right here is my TriStar EXL. I went on a hunt for what I thought would be the absolute best top of the line canister machine. I've heard a lot of good things about both Filter Queen and Compact TriStar. At first, I ended up going with the TriStar, and then today I went and traded the Phantom Lightning for this. Let me see if I can think of this. It's like what is it? The K31X Filter Queen, and I believe this model is from the 70s. I had my choice of either this or a Filter Queen Majestic in black. It was had the black, label around it. The Majestic had its tools, but had a broken tool holder right about there, right where it said Filter Queen. I used the same style power nozzle and everything. I ended up going with this one. I may or may not trade this for the Majestic because there's a better bin. That's what turned me off on that one that I had seen. Then we move on. We got my Hoover Concept 2. At first I had a Hoover Power Max in blue. Currently it's sitting on the back porch in pieces. I pulled parts off that to put on this older model. It's really in good shape. The power drive works, the little hand cleaner works. You can see both these buttons are still on here. Most of the ones that I had seen, the self-propelled on-off was always busted on them. They'd have their power switch, and this one has the off, on, and the power surge, which apparently was not a very common feature on Concept 2s. They had the older style, just kind of like colored handle with a little red button. Was the much more common version. It has the Quadriflex agitator, 3 height adjustments, all that good stuff. Air freshener, port, blanking piece over the electronic controls, and obviously no cord rewind because you need to plug this part of the cord right into the hand cleaner when you want to use it. If I could unplug this, that just pops right in there. I can't get it with how it's all tied up, but that is that. This is my Eureka self-propelled. It's the ESP. It was the top of the line at the time. With there was only one model over that. That would be the self-propelled wide track, which that would be cool to find. But to be honest, I'm just glad I found this one. This could possibly be my favorite upright that I've used so far. I like convertibles. I've had a couple convertibles. As of right now, I actually don't. I've traded it for a different machine that you'll see in a couple minutes in this video. But I did prefer the Eureka. Even with the self-propelled turned off, I felt like this machine cleaned better. I felt like it pushed a lot easier. I feel like Eureka just in general, with the F&G bag and everything about this machine, just kind of had that little edge over Hoover. But I do believe, just kind of going over everything, Eureka didn't come up with this. This wasn't like a Eureka original design. Obviously Hoover came up with the basic design, and then Eureka just kind of tweaked it. So the tweaked version is always going to be have a little bit of an advantage over the original, but it's a good machine. I like it. Then we move on. I have my Regina Housekeeper 1000 with the 5.1 amp motor. This thing is like The best way I could describe it is like a supercharged stick broom. It's not really an upright. It's super light. It's brittle, so I shouldn't be bouncing it off the ground. But really interesting bag change, to say the least. What you have to do is this hose pulls out of here. You have to move your hose out of the way. Then you pull up on this latch. You have to pivot this back far enough so the bag pops off and then pull it towards you. And it's just all kinds of a weird design. And then this thing just like totally comes off. And you got your bag just sitting in here. This is a really good bag design. Albeit these are single ply paper bags. Let me see if I can look down in there. We have about, I've been only using this, every once in a while for the last month or so, and I only have this much dirt, in the entire bag. And you can still buy replacement Regina Type P bags, I believe they're called. I've seen them online. Phil Treat offers them, unless they're old stock pictures that the company hasn't taken down, in which case I would be really disappointed, because I have a brand new pack of genuine Regina housekeeper bags. So, but it has space on the back for the tools. I'm not sure if these were actually supposed to be wands. These are wands off the Power Max that I fixed, put parts into that while I put the wands on here. And then I put my best tools, good dusting brush, pretty good crevice tool, there we go. Yeah, all in all, just a little flip switch. Pretty cool little vac. I enjoy it for using, especially on like my carpet. This is like super low pile. Even when it gets brought up, the nap of the pile gets brought up, it's not thick at all. But for the carpet downstairs, it is a little bit of a thick nap carpet. I traded in the Hoover convertible for the Hoover Conquest. Currently, this machine has no bristles left. I have a brush on the way. Thank you, Amazon. I found in here, as you can see right on the back, the little hanging clip is not sitting on the actual bag itself, because if I open it up, looky there's a reusable bag. I found this when I picked up the machine. I had kind of known about it, so the story behind this is this was sitting at the vac shop that I work for. I frequent quite frequently. And I decided I was either going to pick up Hoover Conquest or a Sanitaire. Well, I ended up going with the Eureka Self-Propelled when I saw that, and I just kind of kept this in the back of my head that it was down there, and then finally one day I was like, you know what, I want to try one of those. So I found a good deal on the brush, and I hope to have that by Monday or so of next week. So as I drop everything, the one thing I found on this is they put some sort of huge dirt bellow tube in here. Like, this isn't a circle, this is actually an oval, and I really don't get why they did that, but it's a pretty cool design, maybe for like clogs or something, because this is a commercial machine. So if you've never seen a shakeout bag before, I'm just going to put you on my kneecap so I can undo this. And the shakeout bag, it has this opening up at the top. And what you're supposed to do, I believe, is you put the tab and all in the hole. You push it in until it clicks. And then essentially you take this bag upside down and you just shake it as much as you can. Try try and get something out of there. I just washed this. I've only run this with the worn down brush on my carpet downstairs one time. There's a little bit of stuff that was still in the bag. But I did find you can slide this clamp with the hook on the outside of the bag, and I have a Type A Hoover bag sitting around waiting to be put in here. So reviews of a lot of these things, I'll really try to get on that. I really got out of the habit. So Conquest, a housekeeper video. Heck, I'll probably do a Eureka self-propelled, like a full review, because I just did a quick little something or other and put that up. The Concept 2 hasn't been reviewed yet. The Filter Queen I just got today. I might need to play around and try and fix the power nozzle. There's a little bit of a the power nozzle runs rough. I'm not sure what I can do about that. I might not be able to do anything about that. And then the TriStar will definitely be getting a review. I have all the tools and stuff with it. I even have, I'm not sure if this is a rare piece or just an uncommon piece because it's so small and probably gets lost all the time, but it's actually TriStar wands are female wands and that have male ends on the attachments. Now most attachments are male end on the wand, female on the tool itself, so TriStar is backwards. So they give you this little adapter. You put this in the wand, and then you have your regular male adapter for regular standard 1.25" tube tools, which I like to use my Kirby straight section tool paired with that TriStar. It's really a good balance of easy to use, the swivel from the Kirby, the power from the TriStar. I like it a lot. I think I might have a little bit of difficulty doing something similar like that with Filter Queen. I might just need to pick up the tools, which is why I'm kind of inclined to go back and dig through the basement and find the better Filter Queen parts and pieces for that Majestic. Because there was a full Majestic they had just gotten in upstairs, and then there were pieces of a torn up Majestic downstairs. There was the caddy and the bin. I saw the power nozzle, a wand, all kinds of different pieces, parts sitting downstairs. Plus all the tools and stuff are sitting on the Majestic that they just got in. So even if I just buy the broken pieces and call it a day, I might do that because this Filter Queen is really impressive. So I'll stop rambling. I'm getting up there to almost 13 minutes I'm at right now. So I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with reviews and videos and such as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me. Bye.